Hey Pens fans, Bill from Pens Den here. Several things have happened, so thought we'd get an update out there. Coming right up. Hey Pens fans, Bill from Pens Den here. Have several things I'd like to bring up here as the preseason is progressing. First of all, it was announced this week that Mike Lange will be working a reduced away game schedule this year. Mike is 69 years old and has decided to cut back on his travel. From what I understand, he's going to only be doing 15 away games. The rest of the away games will be handled by Josh Getzoff, who's been with the Penguins and has been on their radio broadcasts. So it should be a good transition for him from what I've heard. I haven't listened to him. From what I've heard, people have said he's real good. So we really shouldn't be missing a whole lot. But then again, how do you replace Mike Lange? He's irreplaceable. Mr. Michael Motorcycle himself. So hope Mike's okay. Looking at him lately, looking very painfully thin. So we're all hoping he's okay. He's just cutting back on his schedule, which he richly deserves to do so, being that he's 69 years old. Tonight is Chris Letang's return to the ice. This is the first time he has actually taken the ice for the Penguins since he was diagnosed with needing to have neck surgery and missing the entire playoffs last year. So everybody's real excited about that. The other thing is coming up, and again, reminding all Pens fans, we're going to be having a new TV announcer this year, but he's no stranger to the Penguins, and it's Steve Mears. Steve was with the Penguins a few years ago, went to NHL Network, did a stellar job, and he's going to be doing the play-by-play. Paul Stargewald has retired, so to speak, to the front office, and Bob Barry's still going to be doing the color. You'll still have Jay Caulfield and his telestrator, and Paul Alexander, and Rob King, and the rest of the AT&T sports crew now. Yeah, that's another thing. It's not Root Sports anymore. It's AT&T Sports. So a lot of good things coming up. We're really looking forward to it. The season's kicking off. And just wanted to also throw in a little bit of a personal opinion. A lot of people are like, oh, these preseason games are so boring. Well, let me tell you this. They're boring from a fan standpoint, but if you're a coach or, you're a player, these games are very critical because, we're getting a good look at Daniel Sprong. We're getting a good look at Ashton Reese and their capabilities. I mean, these guys are the up-and-coming Penguins. Seeing him on lines with Jake Gensel and things, from the highlights I've seen, we're in for a treat. The Penguins are going to be solid for years to come. My only concern right now, from my standpoint, again, is that third-line center. And from everything I've been reading, Jim Rutherford is very active in trying to pursue and trying to secure a third-line center. But also, this is also playing out in training camp and also with these exhibition games because they've signed a couple of free agents, and we're seeing, maybe one of these guys might be able to step in and fill the bill. I mean, it's pretty big shoes to fill. I don't think the Penguins were prepared for Matt Cullen to leave. I really think they were counting on him to stay, so I think that came to them as a shock. But tonight we have a game at home against the St. Louis Blues. Of course, these games are broadcast on radio only at this point, 105.9 The X in Pittsburgh, I believe, and also you can pick it up on the Pens app. So, but this is where we're at right now. It's exciting. Penguins hockey is right around the corner. I know personally I'm looking forward to it. They're going to be in Tampa. They have their 2 games in Tampa pretty much a week apart. We'll definitely get to one of the games, and then we're also planning on going to a game down in Sunrise, Florida, where the Panthers play in February. It should make a nice weekend of it. That's a very nice area down there. So we're looking forward to that. So there's your latest update from Pens Den. Please, if you like the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, and tell other Pens fans about this channel because we're going to be you're going to be seeing regular broadcasts during the week. We're going to be doing updates regarding games, scoring summaries, injury updates, that type of thing. So, a lot of what you see on Twitter, but you're going to see it in video form. So please tell your Pens fans, friends, to go ahead and subscribe because they're going to get the best right here. I look through my Twitter feeds every day. I get the best news, and I get it out there. So thank you guys very much, and let's go Pens!